English teacher over at Central, so he gets them at the end of their education. And this is my daughter, Paige. She is a senior at Sequoia in the baccalaureate program, the IB program over there, and Sarah too. These are young pictures. I need to upgrade these. But they are seniors and a sophomore over at Sequoia. And I really need to change these pictures. Andrew is a 4th grader at White Oaks. And he has Mrs. Taylor over in 4th grade, and I've had all my kids go through White Oaks. I've been very happy with all the teachers that they've had here, and it's been a wonderful environment for them. I have taught for 15 years here at San Carlos, and I've taught kindergarten, 1st grade, K-1s, and now I'm very excited to say I'm teaching 2nd grade, and Mrs. Norgaard and I are very excited about the curriculum that we'll be teaching you. What else can I tell you? I think that's about it. I taught 5 years prior to that, so I've been teaching for 20 years, and now Mrs. Norgaard is going to introduce herself.
Yeah, my pictures, of course, are right up to date. So. The top picture is our family band. My husband, Joel, is the lead singer of the band Lad that you might hear sometimes in the park, or he's done the spring fling. But our family band, my daughter Nicolette is the lead singer, and she's just going to start rehearsals for a play at Palo Alto Players called Parade. So if you're into going to see shows, it's a grown-up musical, not for kids. She'll be at Palo Alto Players in a couple months performing. And my son, Trevor, and there they are, they're so sweet, they actually do get along all the time, just started at Cal State University Stanislaus this year, and she's a freshman there. And my daughter started freshman year, 2 freshmen at high school. So that's my family, and this is one of my other favorites when I'm not teaching. What I like to do is run, and I like to run marathons, and I just ran the San Francisco Marathon for the first time, I guess it was August, so not too long ago, 2 weeks ago. So
And so a lot of times you'll see us on Wednesday mornings running together before school, and that's where we do a lot of our debriefing, which is really nice. We're getting exercise and debriefing at the same time. And this is our schedule, and we are very lucky. As you can see here, we have a nice language arts block in the morning, and the 8:30 start is wonderful. I guess you know now the bell rings at 8:25, and we are actually in our seats by 8:30, which is great. So we have a nice hour and a half of language arts reading and writing during our readers workshop, and we do our guided reading groups where we pull kids at the same levels and provide them with books and go over comprehension. Then we have recess, we come back, and we have a nice block for math. And as you know, we've got the STAR testing coming up in April, and so we're going to have them well prepared. And we have a nice block there, and then we move into writer's workshop. And I'm very pleased to say, you know, that's one of the advantages of teaching 2nd graders is they're all just already reading and writing huge amounts, you know. It's just wonderful to see all the writing that they're already doing, and it's only, what, day 6 of school. And then we have lunch, and we have our pullouts in the afternoon. So, you know, make sure they're eating a really good breakfast, and they're getting a lot of intense academics during the morning hour. And then we go to social studies and science in the afternoons, and then you see all our pullouts. Make sure they're wearing comfortable shoes for PE on Mondays and Fridays. And then they have library and computer as well.
And also, if you notice, our lunch isn't until 2:20, and they're very, very hungry because they are used to 11:45, I think, last year. So it's a bit longer, so a large snack would be
Very good
suggested.
point.
So if you can remember to put snacks in their backpacks, that would be great. I've had a lot of them really hungry and asking for snack, and our school's no longer giving them out.
That's true. Good point. And we will be looking for volunteers during our reader workshop time from like 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. and is also, we'll be looking for volunteers in our math lab at 10:15 to around 11:15.
And if you haven't already, the sign-ups are at the round table, so when we're done, before you leave, if you could take a look and see if there's any volunteering time that you'd like to join us in the classroom and help out. And in the beginning of the morning, when the children get here, most mornings we have a little community building time. And we've been working on all kinds of different friendship skills and respect and how to behave in the classroom. And tomorrow they get to hear my mouth is a volcano. And I love teaching children, but I have to tell you, I don't really love back to school night because I don't like being in front of them with so many adults. But to calm myself, I can always read. So I'll read a little bit from what they're going to hear about my mouth as a volcano. My name is Lewis. People say I erupt a lot. I don't think I do. I have a lot to say. And all of my words are very important to me. When other people talk, words just pop into my head, then they slide down onto my tongue. My tummy starts to rumble, and when it starts to grumble, my words begin to wiggle, and then they do the jiggle. And my tongue pushes all the important words up against my teeth, and guess what, guys? I erupt. We have a few that would love this book, and they do sometimes erupt. I know I erupt a bit. So we'll be going through this, and they will actually, before they hear this tomorrow, they'll have a little volcano demonstration, which kind of goes a little bit with our dinosaur theme. All that's together, at least when I used to watch the dinosaur movies one. So.
Like I mentioned in Writer's Workshop, the kids are very excited about writing, and it's just wonderful to hear them say, when are we doing Writer's Workshop, Mrs. Richards or Mrs. Norgaard? If you turn your sheet, you can see the pie right here that kind